Hey there and welcome to episode number 25 of I'm Just Gonna Say. Today will be the second episode in the series on evidence for extraterrestrials. Today we're gonna talk about UFOs near the sun. It's a pretty cool topic, so let's start right away. Here we go with number 25. Now when you're talking about the sun and UFOs, you're basically talking about a program or a website actually, both called Helioviewer.org or jhelioviewer.org for the desktop program. It's a program which you can use to access different telescopes who are looking at the sun. So for instance NASA's SOHO and a couple in Europe, one in Japan, all managed by NASA and ESA, European Space Agency. And you can look at those pictures that they make, not live, there's like a 2-3 day delay in there, but it's pretty awesome to look at, and a lot of UFO stuff shows up on those images. It was actually taken down a couple of months ago, but then it came back again, because I guess people were protesting a lot. And I guess it's too much work to check beforehand to blur stuff out like they do with Google Earth and stuff like that. Occasionally they catch one and they very blatantly put a black square over it, like we're not going to notice that. But that's about it, so they don't even seem to bother anymore there. So a lot of interesting stuff here. So I want to show you guys two examples live, so to speak, where we live look them up in Helioviewer, so you can do it yourself at home maybe to verify the stuff that it's real. Because that's so cool about Helioviewer. You can at least be sure that the pictures you're seeing are not edited. And if they are edited, they're edited the wrong way around, so to speak. So, here we go. Okay, so here we are inside Helioviewer, the web version actually. And we have got a few things to do. First of all, there's the settings, the filters, they have to be at EIT and 304. Then we go to the date. It's on the 3rd of May 2012 at 15:19:41 to be exact. But anywhere around there is fine. And then it loads the picture. And we have the sun here. Let's zoom in on the top. You already saw it, but there she is. And if you start thinking about the size of it, considering the Earth above it there, as a scale, it's insanely big, like 3-4 Earths in length. And if you want to make a movie of it, which you normally can do on the site, it says there's no images available, which is strange since I'm looking at one. So we're gonna go to the second example. We're inside jHelioviewer this time. That's the desktop version of the program. You want to put the filter to AIA171, and the date will be in March 2012. The 5th of March 2012 until the 16th of March 2012. Set the date to that, and then the correct sun will load, and we're gonna zoom in on the bottom left part of the sun, or the screen, or whatever you want to call it. And there we go, and you're gonna see a huge disc-shaped object apparently refueling at the sun off of its plasma. There, you saw it already. And we're gonna have a look again. As you can see, there's a stream of plasma forming towards what appears to be the shadow of a huge disk, like at least 5 Earths. And then you see it fly off at a high speed. Or, well, it depends how you look at it, because of course this movie we're looking at takes 11 days, so be aware of that. And then it flies off. Pretty awesome if you ask me. It's almost unbelievable and very humbling to see how incredibly huge those crafts are. Wow. Now about that first movie, you might be interested to learn that that craft was actually observed a second time in a different location, which rules out the possibility of it being a weird shaped asteroid or a magnetic phenomena or God knows what kind of bullshit I heard as an explanation for it. So, we're gonna go now to my favorite movie, actually. I think it's one of my favorites. The craft is so obvious, and it kind of creeps me out too, actually. It's incredibly big, and just the shape doesn't look friendly or something, I don't know. But let's have a look at that. Now, if that didn't look ominous, I don't know what does. Now we're gonna go to a compilation I made of pictures and videos, all made with Helioviewer, just to show you guys how many sightings there have been already there. So here we go. If that altogether isn't a lot of evidence for the existence of UFOs in our solar system, and around our sun actually, I don't know what is. And if you think about all the stuff, it's incredibly mind-blowing. I mean, first of all, it's like 25 million degrees out there, and the fact that they can just sit there like very close to it is pretty crazy, aside from the fact that they're like 5 times bigger than our planet. It all makes you feel pretty small, I guess. Humble. Now, that's going to be the end of our video for today. Like, share and subscribe this video, of course. And please let me know in the comments if you had any UFO experience yourself, or if you have a suggestion for a video and stuff like that, of course. Until the next episode, bye-bye. And don't forget, you can actually try this out yourself, so definitely check out helioviewer.org and go see these craft for yourself.